Hey there. So, I just got back from seeing Warhorse. We had the most incredible seats. We were row F, 3940 seats, and we were so close that we could see like the characters' eyes darting back and forth, or any of those little like nuances that they want you to see. But we weren't too close that we could sort of see the other stuff, right? So does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyhow, I have got to tell you that Warhorse, this is my first play since I went to see Karen Kane do her farewell performance at the Hamilton Place, in Hamilton, obviously. When I was very young, she did Swan Lake, and I've got to say that I think that I might have a new addiction. This was just the most incredible thing to see ever. These horses, okay, so what happens is that the horses are puppets, obviously. They're not animatronics, they're puppets, and they're controlled by these three guys. And it's the most bizarre thing in the entire universe that after 2 minutes, you really start thinking of this puppeteered horse as a real horse. The nuances, the movements, everything about it is just so unbelievably real. You start thinking of this puppet as real. It's almost like, I hate to say this, I'm so sorry to anyone who gets offended by this. It's almost like the Muppets. Whether we like to believe it or not, we know they're puppets because they're designed to look like puppets. But after 10 or so minutes, you start empathizing with the Muppets. You start giving them real human emotions and characteristics. So you start thinking of them as real. Maybe not real human, but you start thinking of these puppets as real. The horses, on a whole other level, you start thinking of these as real horses. Every little thing that happens is just so real and so dynamic. Just like, you have got to go see this play. I will probably scratch and save my pennies just to go see it again because it was that incredible. The lead actor, his name in the play was Albert. I think his real name is Alex. Was incredible. Wow. So for those of you who don't know, I won these tickets by putting a little money into a raffle for Toronto people with AIDS, and a week before I won the tickets, I was actually going to buy the tickets. I was online checking the prices because I was like, I want to do this. And then something in the back of my head said, what if you win the tickets? Duh! I need to trust my gut a little more, huh? But wow. And emotional, just emotional and uplifting and just everything and more I had imagined it to be. I had great company. I was sitting in front of the Imperial Court of Toronto. God bless them for like allowing me the opportunity to not only contribute to the People with AIDS Fund that they were fundraising that they were doing, but to win the show. And I won a lovely gift certificate to Cafe California, which I've never been, but it's $50 and it's free food, so I'm definitely going to go down and check it out. The owner of Byzantium was there, and it was so funny because he was like, oh, I was going to come up and say hello to you when you were in the restaurant, but you were already gone and leaving by the time I came over. And I was like, no problem. It's so funny because I was like, I totally saw you walk in, and then I saw you walking in the theater. I was like, oh, yeah. I think his name is Sean. Really, really nice guy. If you haven't eaten at Byzantium, there's one question I have for you. Why? The food there is incredible. The atmosphere is amazing. The serving staff are incredibly attentive. The bartender is great and incredibly attractive. And the food, the chef that cooks there is just, I can't even describe to you how good the food is there. But yeah, I'm glowing. I can feel it. I feel like I'm like, E.T. or something. Because it was a spectacular show, spectacular dinner, spectacular evening, which kind of started out not so good, but now now I really believe that this life is just a complete and utter dream. Like, everything I think I ever wanted to come true is coming true. Everything I never told myself I could have, it's here, and it's there. It's palpable. I can touch it. It's real, and it's a really overwhelming feeling sometimes. I feel like I'm gonna explode. I feel like a firecracker that's like getting ready to go. Right? I feel like that because I feel like everything is just going so incredible in my life, and I feel like this can't be my life. I feel like this got to be a dream. There's no way that I'm living this life, but I am, and I am so grateful to the powers that be, God, Allah, whatever you want to call that person up there who watches over you. But I am forever grateful for everything that has happened for the last few months of my life. I am humbled by everything and grateful for it. So if you haven't had an opportunity to go out and support one of the Imperial Court of Toronto's fundraisers, you really should, because you could win something fantastic. And on top of winning something physical, you have the knowledge inside of knowing that you are giving money towards a great cause. Whatever cause the Imperial Court is fundraising for, then I guarantee you that they've researched it and they're doing it for a reason, and you should support that. And yeah, you need to go and see Warhorse. Oh my God, you need to go see it. I can't. I gotta stop. Stop before I look stupid. But yeah, thank you to the world. Every dream I've ever had is coming true, and